guys, so just before we get into the video, I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about channel memberships as well as channel support in general. So my channel memberships are $2.99 a month, and with that you get custom emojis that you can use during live chats and whatnot. And then I also have member-only videos, which are usually a more personal look into my life. They're more blog style. And also on a sporadic basis, I do member-only giveaways. My goal, though, is to be able to do more giveaways. Not just member-only giveaways, but more giveaways in general on the channel. But I would like to reach a point where I can do at least one members only giveaway a month. As far as other channel support, there are multiple ways that you can do that, which are all in the description box below. So if you guys really enjoy my content and you guys can, maybe you could do me a favor and check out, my channel channel memberships, or check out the options for channel support in general. It is greatly appreciated. Like I said, I do have some goals where I'd like to be able to start doing more regular giveaways for you guys. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright guys, welcome to another edition of Stitch of the Week. If you're unfamiliar with this series on my channel, basically what I am doing is I am going through this book, and each week I will show you how to work up another stitch from this book. If you are interested in getting this book, I will link it in the description box below. It's called the New Crochet Stitch Dictionary. It is available on Amazon, and these are the authors, and I'm not even going to attempt to say their names because every week I butcher their names. So this week we are still on page 15, and we are going to be working the twisted single crochet, which is number 17 in the book. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using my trusty Kiwi hook. It is a 5.5 millimeter, and this is a clover tip. The handle is actually hand sculpted and painted. If you're interested in one of these hooks, she's got the thicker ones like this, as well as slimmer versions in her Etsy shop, and I will link the ladies' Etsy shop down in the description box below for you guys if you're interested in that. I think most of you guys already know I have a huge obsession with these hooks. And then I am just using some scrap Lilies and Cream cotton that was left over from making some washcloths. If you have been watching Stitch of the Week for last couple of weeks, you probably have noticed I have been pre-recording them and using the same hook and yarn for a little while. So to get started on the twisted single crochet, you are going to chain any stitch count plus 1. I'm going to go ahead and chain 15. That seems to be the magic number lately. And then we are going to place one single crochet in each stitch all the way across, starting from the second chain from the hook. So once at the end of the row, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. And I'm not even gonna lie, I had to take a look at this stitch and read it 2 or 3 times to understand what it was talking about. But for our first row of twisted single crochet, we're going to go in from the back like that, and then we are going to yarn over, and it took me a few tries, but we're going to draw up that loop just like that, so that there are 2 loops on our hook, and then we're going to yarn over and finish out the single crochet like you would any other single crochet. And we're going to do that all the way across our row. Just like that. I'm hoping that you guys are able to see. I don't think, yeah, I'm zoomed in all the way. On my screen it looks so small, but I'm figuring out that when I actually go to upload the videos, you guys can actually see it pretty well. This is going to be a very slow going stitch for me, just because of the going into the stitches from the back. I think it's a stitch that's going to take practice. And if you can see, I have to almost kind of bow my work out to get the stitch to work. See, that one was super loose. I've never actually seen this stitch used on anything. If you have used this stitch, or you've seen it used in a pattern, let me know in the comments below what you think and how it was used, if you've seen it used before. I know it's kind of a pain to work these stitches in there backwards like that, but I guess that's what gives you that twisted look. I know it's definitely twisting down at the bottom. Hopefully I'm staying in focus, guys. I'm sorry. I'm staying in frame. So one more for the row. Maybe I can get it in there. Oh, I'm dropping the stitch. Don't do that. Okay, so that was the first row of twisted single crochet, and you can see like my piece is very twisted. So in the chart, the next thing it tells you to do is chain 1 and turn your work, and then it tells you to just single crochet all the way across your row. And that seems to be taking a little bit of the twist out of my piece. There is something in my yarn that does not feel pleasant when it runs across my finger. Okay, so that is all that the chart consists of. I am going to go ahead and work up a few more rows and make a full swatch of this, doing the 2 alternating rows, the twisted single crochet and then the regular crochet. It does look like the row of single crochet is there specifically to help it keep from being twisted, but I'm going to go ahead and work up a full swatch, and then I will meet back up with you guys and give you my thoughts. Alright guys, excuse me, so this is what my twisted single crochet swatch looks like. I like it. I like this stitch. I feel like I could use this maybe for a sweater. I know I'm working with cotton right now, and the first thing that really comes to mind is some nicely textured washcloths. You know, if you compare it to the single crochet, I really am not seeing too much of a difference. There is a little bit of texture. You can see there's kind of bumpy. Maybe you guys can see it. I'm hoping you can. It is a little bit bumpier than what single crochet is, but it's not too much of a difference. You know what I mean? I feel like they'd be good for washcloths, but personally, I probably wouldn't use it very often. I would just use regular single crochet most likely, just because it can be a little bit strenuous on the wrist to get into those stitches, going from back to front. It was a little strenuous on my wrist. So if I were going to do something with single crochet, I would just stick with the regular single crochet. But I do think for small projects like washcloths, you know, that needed just a little bit more texture, you could use this stitch. And you can see, like right there, it kind of looks a little off. I don't know if that's because maybe my stitch or my tension was a little bit looser or what, but yeah. Anyways guys, that is a twisted single crochet. I hope you guys find a use for this stitch. If you do, let me know in the comments. If you have a finished piece, shoot me an email with some pictures. I would love to see some pictures of your work. And let me know what you think. I really hope this tutorial you find useful, you know. And I will see you guys next week for next week's Stitch of the Week.